Dear ones, I am Archangel Michael. Alright, time to take off the costume and start life again. No, don't think that this video will be judgmental or critical or scolding, no, absolutely. I believe that everyone here, on this channel, who listens to my messages, no one here is a child. I already said what I had to say, I won't repeat it all again. Today the matter is a little more serious. Before Carnival, I told you not to get carried away by the news. Many did exactly as I instructed, but some are extremely scared and afraid. I will admit that everyone here has at least read the letters of Christ, where he comments that it is you who attract illnesses. Due to the total imbalance, the total separation from each one's Christ consciousness. I've already explained this here, that when you focus your thoughts on a certain problem, you only make that problem worse. Yes, there was an outbreak concentrated in one city, then the whole world turned its attention to that place. Very good, and everyone began to fear that it would spread. I only ask a single question, what happened? Exactly what you feared. My brothers, many of you still think that all of this is a big coincidence, that there is no such thing as egregores, and thoughts that add up and cause something. Many are still quite skeptical about this. I can't do anything, continue with your skepticism about this, and you will see the result. For those who believe that what they think, that what they emanate, really comes back to themselves, they are staying balanced, believing that balance is the key to everything. And if they don't emanate fear in relation to that, it won't reach them, because they didn't emanate anything in relation to that. With each passing day you have more proof of what I say, but you don't believe it. They think this is just another way for us to try to explain the things that happen in your world, so that you don't blame God for the punishments He imposes on you. Many still don't understand that there is no punishment, many still believe there is, that everything that happens wrong is due to the bad step that some of you take. As long as you think like this, my brothers, you will attract exactly what you fear. Do an experiment, start observing everything that has ever happened in your lives, whether it was not due to the great fear you had. Carry out an analysis, but do a true analysis, not a superficial analysis, because you have to arrive at the result you want, not the correct result. So there it is. I repeat to all of you again that this disease is much less harmful than many others that you have circulating on your planet. You forgot the others, this is the one of the moment, it's the disease of fashion, it's the disease of your internet. You forgot all the others that kill much more than this one, everything has been forgotten, everything has been abandoned, because your own media makes you think about it every minute. So you focus your thoughts on it and then fear comes, oh, what if I get this disease, will I die? Where the thought should be, if I get this disease, I am balanced and it will be nothing more than a simple cold. That should be the thought, not the thought that you are going to die, because you are already telling the universe exactly that, you are emanating the fear of dying from this disease. I don't think I need to keep talking about what the result will be. So my brothers, I have said to many of you here. I have insisted on this matter, that you are on a real seesaw. One day you are vibrating high, one day you are vibrating low, because you let yourself be carried away by everything you hear. You don't believe in yourselves. So there's the result. And it will get worse, because the whole world only thinks about that, you attracted it. It's my brothers, everything is being used very well. I've already said it here. The dark ones take advantage of anything to cause fear, dread. And you fall cute, you fall like little children who never knew the truth, like silly little children who believe in fairy tales. Honestly, my brothers, I often get quite upset, because it seems like I'm throwing my words into the wind. You say you listen to my videos, you follow my words, at the first obstacle, you forget everything. What I said is no longer important, what matters is what you believe. I only have one thing to say to you, my brothers, Everything is going by very quickly, everything is happening very fast. Your time is accelerated, it's not just an impression. Don't try to measure using your devices, because everything is accelerated. So every time you forget what I say, every time you throw away everything you learned, you go down, and I already said, there are many levels going down in that pyramid, and you don't know when everything will happen, it could be tomorrow. And there? What will you have going for you at the moment of ascension? Fear, lack of confidence. With these feelings you will not ascend. I'm not fooling anyone here, either you trust or you don't trust. It's that simple. Either you assume the power you have or you surrender, because the vast majority are back on the fence. Many who were already there, certain of the path to follow, return to the wall. Because they understand that this is another punishment from our Father or Mother God. So, as long as you think like that, you will be back on the fence, unfortunately. Because you are doubting everything again. So stay on the fence, you no longer have the right to be on the road with others. If you don't trust, if you doubt, then why be on the ascension road? Go back to the wall. That's all I can say. Ah, are you punishing us and putting us on the wall again? I'm not punishing anyone. You have put yourselves on the fence again. There is something, my brothers, called energetic frequency. Each point of that pyramid has a frequency, and only those who resonate with it remain at each point of the frequency. It's like you have a key, you have a big keychain, that when you reach a certain frequency, you gain a key to open that level and stay there. Now if you go down this frequency, you lose the keys and go back to the level where you fell, which in this case is on top of the wall. Because those who are afraid, those who don't trust, return to the frequency of the wall. I'm not the one who turned anyone back to the wall. You lowered your frequencies and returned to the wall. I have nothing to do with this. Rising in frequency is difficult, it is laborious, now going down, it's very quick, just a simple slip, and you're going down the hill. It is each person's will, it is each person's free will. That's all I have to say, my brothers. Those who trust, those who believe that they are balanced, that they are well, that they are confident, fear nothing, anything. And if you are well, you can even protect those around you, because your own light protects those around you. Even if they don't believe it, even if they haven't awakened yet. The light you emanate reaches each one of them. So also don't worry about those around you who are not awakened, because they are also protected. That's all I have to say to you. You didn't worry about being balanced during the period that passed. Many felt they had to live this moment to the fullest, because next year it might not be there anymore. And then he gave in to everything. Magnificent. I can say that in some cases, you are not even at the base of the pyramid anymore, such was the loss of frequency you experienced. But wasn't it your decision? Didn't you want to live there for the supposed last time? So great, you reap what you sow, so nothing more I will say. For those who trust, for those who believe they can protect themselves, and that they are protected, I congratulate them, and yes, you are protected, nothing will threaten you. That's all I have to say today. I am Archangel Michael. I am here. Don't think that I gave up on those who didn't behave as they should. No, I will not abandon them. I'm just telling you that time is short, and you're going to have to walk the path much faster, so that you can get somewhere.